Hey, good afternoon. This is Diana, sporting my little turquoise and purple hair this afternoon, along with my little tie-dye no matter what t-shirt. This is from Narcotics Anonymous, and we always like to say that we're part of the No Matter What Club. That means that we don't use no matter what. And that is the goal for us to find a new way to live, is to be able to deal with our problems, deal with the things that life circumstances are throwing at us, and use the tools that we've developed through recovery and therapy to not use, to be able to recognize that it's just not a necessary anymore. Hold on, let me send that away. It's not a necessary coping skill anymore. When you're starting to get clean, is being able to recognize that using was a coping skill. Once upon a time, it was something that you did on the weekends, or you partied or whatever. Time you're recognizing that it's become a problem, there is no party anymore. The party's over. You're in what's called the maintenance phase, and that just means that your ways and means to get more, not even recognizing that you're not enjoying it anymore. You're not even getting high. And so that's what my shirt's about. I want to talk a little bit more about my upcoming book, Paying Kind Attention, 30 Day Superpower. And just kind of talk a little bit more about that, and give some give some requests for potential support. I'm trying to raise a little over $5,000, so I think it's about $5,600 and something, and that's an all-in price with a publishing company that's going to edit my book and do the cover, do the publishing and the promoting and marketing. I don't know anything about those things. I'm a community mental health therapist. I'm a licensed clinical professional counselor. I think I said that ass backwards. I'm a licensed professional clinical counselor. There you go. Graduated with my master's degree in education and human development in 2021. And that was a goal. That was kind of a dream or a goal that I didn't even realize that I wanted when I first started getting clean, because there were a lot of roadblocks in my mind, as many can relate to. I'm not smart enough. I'm too old to go back to school. I don't, I'm going to feel out of place. People are going to laugh at me. You name it. We've all got those little stories running around in our heads. But something just kept encouraging me to push through and to keep at it. I had always been a quitter when things got tough, except for when it came to using drugs and alcohol. I just couldn't seem to quit that without some help. And now I'm just so encouraged to try and help others to be able to awaken their superpower. Their ability to choose, their ability to say, you know what, an old pattern of functioning is no longer serving me, whether it be addiction or a toxic relationship. It's not serving me anymore. And guess what? I can choose to change. I can choose to change the way I think. I can choose to change the way that I talk to myself, that I allow others to talk to me. I deserve to be able to be happy and to be able to choose and to change. And as simple as that sounds, as you're hearing me say it, it's not so simple to do. It's not so simple to do. We tend to believe the things that we think the most. Okay, and so if I'm thinking more often than not that I'm not going to be successful. I'm going to fail. I'm going to let others down. I'm not smart enough. Um, I I'm a quitter. I always quit jobs. I don't get along with people. Um, things just don't work out for me. If those are the kind of thoughts that I'm having the most often, then there's a belief around those things that are roadblocks to discovering happiness in our life. And we need just a little extra help and encouragement to be able to see that that's just an old program. It isn't true. You know, it's an old belief, and that doesn't make it true. Just because we believe something based on our perception of the past doesn't make it true for us for the future. And so I love talking about uh, the mind and our ability to change our mind and to find a new way to live, find a new way to think, find some new routines to put in place that help us feel better mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And then just kind of by default, it begins to change things around us. Other people notice our energies changing, you know, and it's a really awesome thing. So I'm going to add a couple of things to this post. I'm going to add my GoFundMe page, and I'm going to add my Cash App. Now the GoFundMe page, there's a fee for that, and so if you don't give of a certain amount, then I think that there's an issue with that. But if you wanted to give any size amount that you would like to give towards my goal of meeting this publishing dream of mine, then you can use my Cash App, and I'll just put it towards that in payment to the publishing company to get the ball rolling. So I appreciate listening to me. If you find this kind of information interesting, please like and share the video. Follow me for more. I would love to get to the place where I'm no longer plugging my book aspirations. Aspiration? Yeah, not exasperation. My book publishing aspirations, but get back to doing my guided meditations, motivational messages, kinds of things. So I thank you for listening to me today, ramble. You know, it's that time of the afternoon. I'm out here in nature, so I'm kind of like high and squirrely. How appropriate out here by my tree, high and squirrely. My name is Diana, and Paying Kind Attention is the name of my book. Paying Kind Attention, 30 Days to Awaken Your Superpower. This book is going to have, has chapters describing my journey, also encouraging increased insight for the reader, and then finally, descriptions on how to journal and do some deliberate creating with your imagination to manifest the future that you want. You know, the Bible says that we are co-creators with Christ, and every religious tradition has some bit of information like that. Is that we have the divine flowing through us, and so we have these superpowers that we don't even tap into sometimes. Thanks for listening. I'm going to put all my information down at the bottom, and consider supporting me in this journey. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Bye-bye.